Twitch. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. All right, chat. Yeah, I can't believe your game crashed, Bimar. Ave tu Dembela. What's up, Nikki, baby? What's up, everyone? What's up, chat? We live, baby. What is up? What is up? Happy Thursday, everyone. We got some pinon. We're eating some pinon and getting ready for Collision. We got a few things to talk about. I don't got the little thing all decorated all nice. Someone put me on Twitter. How come no one bitches and complains when AEW keeps Double or Nothing are all out in the same city for many years? But we do it when WWE tries to do it with Mania. Because AEW never announced one of those shows to be in those arenas that they did price gouging on. Hold on. B-E, I totally spelled that wrong. C-A-U-S-E. I put Sue in there somehow. Because AEW never announced. Damn it, I keep misspelling things. Announced one. Fuck. We're gonna redo the whole thing. Because AEW never announced a show for the same arena, then moved it. Or no, for a newer. No, not even a newer. For they announced a show to be at a place, then moved it after announcing it. If they did, then I bitch. Dude, how do I always misspell that? I'm doing good, Heel Anthony. What's up, everyone? Yeah, it's not the fact that, like, yeah, it does suck that they're going back to Vegas, but it's because they already announced it for NOLA. Like, I would be fine if it was going to somewhere different, like MSG or whatever, you know. And I was just not going to go to MSG for Mania anymore, but you know, MetLife, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that they're gonna take it away from a place they haven't been to in a while and then take it back to where they were last year. Why even just announce it for Vegas in the first place then? I mean, it makes sense because TKO owns them, so it makes 100% sense, Trey. Makes 100% sense. It's not that it doesn't make sense. It's that they announced it for one other place and pulled the plug on that place. Vegas makes 100% sense. TKO owns them. TKO, that's their home base. Bring it to the UK. Yeah, I'd rather them had announced it for London. But like, that's so stupid that you're gonna announce it. Have one of your board members come out and announce it on television, and then what? 2 months later, pull the plug. What is pinon? It's like sunflower seeds. They're just like sunflower seeds, but they're like a million times better, and not all salty. That's all sunflower seeds. They just salt the shit out of them. Terrible. I like sunflower seeds, don't get me wrong, but pinon's way better. You don't have to drink a ton of fluid when you're eating them. What do you mean, not Anthony? I'm confused by that statement. Not a rerun. What the fuck are you talking about? I have no issue with it going back to Vegas. My issue is that they announced it for NOLA and now they're putting it back in Vegas. I mean, it could have been a worse place like Saudi. This one I can't crack open. Big bro, man, what's up, bro? Please stop spamming, though. You already did that once. You hope that they do not bring WrestleMania back to Vegas? I'm fine with it being in Vegas. I just hate that they announced it from one place and now it's in another. But I would rather it be somewhere else. I just know for the people going again, they're going to price gouge the shit out of them for a second year in a row. I hope they do not bring... Already heard that. Looks like a good match card for Collision. Yeah, let's talk about Collision for a second. We got Mercedes Mone versus Reina Isis. She's from CMLL. Josh Alexander versus AR Fox. Commander and Speedball Bailey versus LFI, Rush and Dralistico. Kyle Fletcher versus Jay Lethal. Paragon versus Grizzled Young Vets. We're going to have the CMLL Showcase. Voldar, I think is how you say that, Junior. Team versus Mascara Dorado's team. And then we also have the FTR contract signing with Nigel and Daniel Garcia for Double or Nothing. It's live, right? Collision's live tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Some people can't watch pay-per-view when it's overseas due to jobs and stuff. Well, then how do you think that the UK and everyone feels? So it's okay when the US does it to every other country, but once it's out of the US, it's a big deal? Why? How is that fair? Just because you won't be able to watch it? That's how everyone in London and Australia and them feel. But once it happens to the US, oh, why us? Why is this happening? Fucking happens to every other country but us. Who gives a fuck? We're talking about WWE being stupid and pulling Mania out of NOLA and possibly putting it back in Vegas. And I was just commenting on not Anthony trying to complain that if it was overseas, not everyone could watch it at weird times. I'm like, well, no shit. How do you think the rest of the world feels? Welcome to how every other country but Canada, Mexico, and America feels. For decades.
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh well, Jimmy Bob. Sometimes you have to miss wrestling events.
Bitch.
Like, how do you think the people in the UK... There's kids in the UK who can't watch their favorite show at its normal time because they have school. You know what they do? They watch it when they can. Because they realize that that's what they have to do. So the American fans who get all up in arms and are like, oh, but I have work. I have school that I stay. Watch it after, dumb fuck. That's the whole point of on-demand. Streaming. Turn your phone off and fucking wait. Fuck. Yeah, it sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, for all the people, we have so many international people that come in my stream. They have to know exactly what I'm talking about right now. Like, if Sarah was in here, she'd be the first one to tell all y'all. You would love to see WrestleMania come to the UK because I live in the UK and I feel like our UK fans deserve to have WrestleMania. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think it'll happen. I just don't think it's going to be next year. If it is going to be in Vegas, big mistake. I'm just glad it's not Saudi, though. That would have been the worst. That would have been the worst case scenario. Collision better end on time. Yeah, right? It's live this week, though. Last week, it wasn't live. This week, it's live, though. Do we know why WrestleMania 42 is not happening in New Orleans? Money. Like last year, we didn't get the WrestleMania announcement until the Kentucky Derby, and usually that's late. Usually we get WrestleMania announced like usually the weekend of Mania prior to the last few years. Well, dude, and then remember they're supposed to have Mania in Indy at some point too because they're doing this whole partnership with Indy. What about that? What happened to that? They got Rumble, and then they were supposed to get Mania. When the fuck is that supposed to happen now? I'm fine with it being in Vegas. I just think it's dumb that they announced it for one place and now are supposedly fully taking that back. Like last year, I was fine because they waited to announce it. You know what I mean? They actually waited to announce it because they weren't sure. This year, they announced it and now they're taking it back. That's worse. And again, people who are going to go regardless of where it's at in the US. But like that we're planning to go. Point being though, that's just fucked up. It's fucked up to mainly the city of New Orleans. I know they're still giving them a future show, but fuck. Who's fighting tonight? I got you. We got Mercedes versus Reina Isis. She is from CMLL. I'm probably saying her last name wrong, but that's how it's spelled, so. We have Josh Alexander versus AR Fox. We have Commander and Speedball Bailey versus LFI. That's Stylistico and Roosh. Excuse me, there's a photo. Kyle Fletcher versus Jay Lethal. Paragon versus Grizzled Young Vets. A CMLL six-man showcase. And FTR, Daniel Garcia, and Nigel McGuinness signed their contract. Yeah, it's not official for Vegas, but that's the rumors right now. The one thing I will say about the last European tour, Nathan, is the one before Mania was a little too long. That's just my opinion. 3 weeks or whatever it was. Like, while that's great for the UK fans and the Europe fans, I don't know. Maybe it was just because Mania was a little bit later this year than it was last year, so we had to have a longer build. And the rumor is the date's changing too, with the Mania moving towns. So initially, what days was it announced for initially? I can't even find anything on what days it was supposed to be on because everything's just talking about it being canceled now. It was in April. It was like April 12th or something. It was a little bit earlier, like a few weeks earlier than this year. But anyways, so apparently there are going to be new dates too. Top Flight Wrestling tonight? They're not scheduled now. No. I hope they do Minneapolis for Mania. Well, they have a partnership because they're doing... What? Didn't they announce something for Minneapolis already? And that they were going to do a Mania at a future date? Or am I tripping? No, that was... I'm thinking Indy. Oh, I think that Collision's going to be fun tonight, Darren. Yes. I also think that in regards to times we in the UK have to stay up to 1 a.m. with Raw, NXT, and SmackDown. And AEW, or NXT shows, I mean, and start for WPLI shows don't start till around midnight, 1 a.m. Yep. That is correct. And then for like people like way on the other side of the world, like Australia, Japan, like Sarah for Raw and SmackDown, it's at like 10 a.m. for her. And she's at work. Raw's Tuesday, 10 a.m. NXT's Wednesday, 10 a.m. And SmackDown for her's on a Saturday, which is good for her. But yeah. Yeah, I saw that, Steve. That's kind of surprising, especially after all the Chris Bay stuff. I thought he would stick around. I don't know where he'd sign, though. Like, I could see him going to both the AEW or WWE. I just don't know where he'll go. Like, I don't think they ever used him in the NXT, did they? I just seen something that's according to... Yeah, that's what we've been talking about for like the last 20 minutes, Jimmy Bob. ABC's done, yep. I mean, we don't even know when Chris Bay would ever return, Steve. Like, he has a neck injury. Like, we don't know if he'll be back in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 1 year. Like, there's no timetable, bro. Like, dude just got back to walking a few months ago. You know what I mean? I think it was pretty no doubt that ABC was done when his injury happened, honestly. What is with these bots on fucking Kick today? That's right, SummerSlam next year. But I'm talking about, didn't they have a partnership with them? Just like they did with Indy, where they're like, oh, we're going to host this event here, and then they're in the future, they're going to get this XYZ PLE. You want WrestleMania in Missouri at some point just so I can go? I mean, travel, bro. I've been to 2 WrestleManias, and neither were in my home state. I mean, you're probably younger, I'm assuming, but... Collision's on TBS due to the NHL? Yes, Collision is on TBS tonight, not TNT. So that logo over there is wrong. It's TBS tonight. Starts here in about 7 minutes. Or Max. Or you can just watch it on HBO Max. It is also on there as well. Happy to see where Ace ever shows up. Yeah, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, where do I think he's going to go? Because I could see him signing to both the E and AEW. I have no idea. But yeah, that's so, like, why did they announce it for New Orleans if they were just gonna end up doing this? Just fucking wait next year, next time to announce it again. So stupid. Whoop. Dark Grim Reaper. Think Ace Austin's going to AEW? I think he could go to both. I really in my head can't. I can see him just signing to both. Whatever offers him the most money, I feel like he'll end up going to. Ace Austin in NXT? Possibly. I mean, they need the men help. I wouldn't be against it.
Jefferson Starship.
If Eddie Kingston shows up at Double or Nothing, I'm going to be sad because I miss Darby Allin.
And that vibe is upbeat.
I don't understand the correlation between the two. What does Eddie Kingston returning have to do with Darby Allin? I'm so confused. Yo, good, Stephanie. Good to see you. I'm glad you're doing well. I can't get this fucking pinion out of the shell. It's like really trapped in there. Got it. Got it, chap. We got it. Dude, pinions are the best, chap. You never had a pinion? They're like seeds, but they're different. They're so good. Chat, everything announced for tonight. We got Mercedes versus Reina Isis. I think is how you say that. Josh Alexander versus AR Fox. Commander and Speedball Bailey versus LFI. Jarlistico and Roosh. Kyle Fletcher versus Jay Lethal. Paragon versus Grizzled Young Vets. A CMLL 6-man showcase. And FTR will sign their contract to take on Nigel and Daniel Garcia this Sunday. So that is tonight's Collision. And it is on TBS instead of TNT. So if you watch normally on TNT, it's on TBS or Max. You love this era we are living in? We have so much wrestling to watch, and it's good for the wrestlers as well. Fuck yeah, Nathan. You're 1000% right. Yeah, Dark Grim Reaper. You're watching Collision and TNA? Oh, that's right. I forgot about TNA. Your vote for the Fox person for reasons? AR Fox is fire. AR Fox is really good. But I hate to say it, I think Fletcher's gonna beat his ass. At Double or Nothing, I think we have like 10 matches. Let me check. I can check for you. I know they announced a few last night, so I forget. We have right now 8 matches. Jamie Hayter versus Mercedes. Hurt Syndicate versus Sons of Texas. Tony Storm versus Mina Shirakawa. FTR versus Garcia and McGuinness. Mark Briscoe versus Ricochet. Stretcher match. Anarchy in the Arena. Okada versus Speedball. And Hangman Ospreay. So 8 matches as of right now. Oh, why does it have to be one or the other? I don't get it though. Why can't it be both? Still thinking MJF is going to get betrayed when Cedric debuts? If they sign him. I'm starting to think that they ain't going to sign him. Dude, if you don't like Madonna, who are you? All right, I should probably pack a fresh bowl. Probably what I should do because I've been just enjoying this pignon and my bowl looks cashed over here. You just saw it on X. Now stop eating pignon. Grind up some weed, chat. Who doesn't like Madonna? Exactly, Foxy. I just don't usually play Madonna on stream, so that's why I said that. I have it on the DJX or whatever it's called on Spotify, and he's brought it up. I'm good, Kyle. How are you? Oh, you can hear the music on YouTube again? I did that yesterday, too. All right, YouTube, I'm going to restart real quick. Hold on. All right, can you hear it now, YouTube? Should be good now, YouTube. Let me know. Didn't even notice. You're good. Thank you guys for letting me know. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna make this a waxy bowl. Put some wax in this bitch. All right, we got about 2 minutes before collision, chat. Yeah, thank you guys for letting me know. Otherwise, then I can't monetize the video after my live ends. So thank you. Making this a waxy bowl. Be bouncing out it, babe. Fuck you think you're trying. Before I leave you dry, I said the wrong thing. Cheers. Ooh, that's strong. What's up, rapper? How you doing? Yeah, I love Doja Cat, man. Agoria Hills is great, too. That's one of my favorites as well. Also like Wet Vagina. That's a good song, too. All right. Collision starts here any second now, chat. Dude, I love Doja. I need to get this album, Hot Pink. I need to get this on vinyl. The local record store here has it. It's like $35 or $30. I just haven't gotten it yet. I'll get it eventually. I'm not too worried about that one. I feel like I see that one all the time, so. I do want to get Dochi's album on vinyl, but how many albums I'd want on vinyl? Your new phone works way better than my old one. Oh, good. What kind of phone do you have now? Oh, you got the Samsung. I thought you said that was the old one. That's good. I'm glad it works good, Stephanie. Any second now, Collision. Come on. Sorry, top of the hour. Let's go. There we go. Took long enough. Saturday! Are we just starting with the contract signing? No. Adam Cole. Adam Cole, baby. Yeah. Adam Cole, baby. Won that TNT title. He hasn't defended it yet, has he? Since he's won it at the last pay-per-view? Oh, fuck. I hate when I do that. Sign into the wrong account. I hate when I hit that. The Paragon. They're very Paragon-y. Adam Cole, baby.
You know that anarchy in the arena will be completely unglued
Yeah.
this Sunday night at Double or Nothing.
Boom.
Not only that, Mercedes Mone, Jamie Hayter,
This is live too, chat. God damn it. Why is this not working?
own Heart Foundation Women's Tournament Plus, our main event, Ospreay versus Hangman, the men's finals.
Sometimes you just can't get the pinion even after you break the shell out of the shell. It's like wraps around it.
At the bottom of your screen to join us for Double
I ain't watching it on Prime.
this Sunday night live from the Desert Diamond Arena in Phoenix, Arizona. Now let's head back to the ring and Tony Schiavone to make one more match for Double or Nothing official.
And Excalibur, it is a big one, of course, 3 days away from Double or Nothing at the Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona, right outside of Phoenix. And we have a big tag team match that we are going to sign a contract for right
So why
now.
is Adam Cole out here?
Let's bring out first
Is
of
he just
all,
on commentary?
Along with Stokely Hathaway. Ladies and gentlemen, FTR.
What's up, Kyle? Dun, 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 dun,
Adam
dun,
Cole,
dun,
thank
dun,
you very
dun,
much
dun.
for joining us here at the desk. FTR, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, and of course, that stirring.
Na, 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 na.
Stokely Hathaway.
This pinion won't open and it's making me sad.
Right. For action this Sunday at Double or Nothing.
I'll tell you what, it's a pleasure to be here tonight. Exciting to call another
Commentary. Well, can you wrestle for once?
Collision. But yeah, these three together are just a dangerous combination. Specifically, Stokely has been influencing FTR so much. FTR been making a lot of decisions I don't agree with. So we'll see what they have to say.
And I mean, FTR, their track record here in AEW, it speaks for itself. But outside of AEW, and you know this firsthand, Adam Cole, a tremendously formidable tag team.
I think that's what makes it so frustrating is they are so good, so unbelievably good. Without question, one of the best tag teams in the world.
Dude, I hate some of these pinions. I can't open them properly. You're here for the vibes. You're here for the great wrestling is what you're here for. Because you're a sicko. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's not good, Kyle. I hope it dries up.
First of all,
I mean, it is May. Oh, yeah, man. What's up, Alex? Hi.
TNT Championship. Daniel Garcia, I mean, he is one of the foundational young pieces of all Elite Wrestling.
Oh, absolutely. When I said that Daniel Garcia is the future of AEW, I wasn't saying that
Yeah, I had it up. I was lurking earlier. I was watching Kai.
The talent this man has.
I also had Emily up a little bit, too.
Accomplishments he's had at
But,
such a young age.
closed it once I had my meeting.
And this is just the beginning for Danny.
And Daniel Garcia doing the smart thing, coming to the ring with Daddy Magic, Matt Menard, coming to the ring with some.
Yeah, I hope FTR lose, too.
Know how duplicitous.
Yeah, it does look crazy, right?
Especially Big Stoke can be.
Oh yeah, you'd be foolish if you didn't have some backup.
And of course, Danny Magic out here with Danny Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, his partner coming up on Sunday.
Sorry, I didn't realize music was playing until just now.
Ring of Honor champions ever. My broadcast colleague right here on Collision. Let's give it up for Nigel McGuinness.
But W security.
A man who
Oh, a bunch of fans showed up? I didn't see that. Really? Where is it at? Is it at an actual school?
It was Wembley Stadium. The Casino Gauntlet match. Nigel McGuinness, a second lease on professional wrestling life.
Nigel McGuinness being able to step inside.
The people are crazy.
is a blessing to professional wrestling. The accomplishments.
So what? Like, what are they just there outside, or do they try to do stuff?
Influence he's had.
The fans.
Professional wrestling as a whole at this very moment is second to none. No doubt, just a huge smile on my face seeing Nigel.
But also a man that didn't want this match. A man that
I don't know where, but yeah, somehow people knew him.
by the action
Just there
of
screaming.
FTR.
Right.
Gentlemen, I have before me
I would have
this
called cops
contract
trespassing all these
for a
motherfuckers.
sanctioned match agreement. Ladies and gentlemen, first let's have FTR, if you would, sign the contract.
Of course.
Real quick, Out of the kindness of our hearts, we ask you two out here face to face to give you one more chance to reconsider. Shh. Because no matter how much you hurt us, Danny, no matter how much you've turned your back on us, no matter how much you stabbed us in the back, Danny, we still see you as a son to us.
What? Shut up.
We still love you, Danny. Are you gonna throw all that away for nobodies like Daddy Magic? Is that really what you want to do? I'm talking, Nigel. I know you get paid to
Ace Austin, yeah, he's leaving TNA.
Mouth, but tonight I'm gonna pay to shut your mouth and listen, because I don't think you understand just how much trouble you've talked your way into. I'm talking. You like to hide behind the commentary table and make jokes. You like to hide behind commentary and say you're retired and then interject yourself physically into our business. I need you to understand this, Nigel. Sunday, there is no commentary table to hide behind. Sunday, there is no magic trick to save your ass.
Damn.
It's you. A shell of a man, a shell of Nigel McGuinness, a shell of your former
I have a shell on my tongue right now.
Against the greatest tag team of all time.
I couldn't even say it.
Are you sure, Nigel, that that's what you want? Think about it.
Well, they're signing it.
All right. Finally, the contract is signed by FTR. Thank you very much.
Stokely. Yeah, FTR is great, J Money. They're slackers, Sasha. Damn. Albuquerque going crazy for Daniel.
I care about you two a lot, and I still do. That's not something that just goes away. But I have to look at you two for what you are now, and that is two selfish, narcissistic sociopaths.
Damn.
You guys say that I turned my back on you, but nah, you guys turned your back on me. You guys turned your back on anybody that has ever cared about you. You guys have crossed too many lines to count, and now I gotta stand up for myself. But I'm not just standing up for myself. I'm standing up for Tony Schiavone. I'm standing up for Daddy Magic.
He's standing up for WWE.
I'm standing up for Adam
Just kidding.
Copeland and his family. I'm standing up for everybody here that has had enough of the both of you.
Facts. That's what I'm talking about.
But you guys are right about one thing. You guys
Yeah, Shivani's great.
The greatest tag team that wrestling has ever seen. But this Sunday isn't going to be a wrestling match. This Sunday is going to be a fight. And I am coming to fight.
Whoa.
And Nigel, I know you're worried. I know you have that little voice in your head that is making you doubt. But the thing is, no matter what they say, no matter how you feel, I see you walking down those hallways every single week. I see that look in your eyes. It's the same look in your eyes that you had when you were wrestling Samoa Joe, when you were wrestling Bryan Danielson, when you were being one of the greatest Ring of Honor champions of all time.
Light that fire, Danny. Light that fire, Danny. He's lighting that fire, and Nigel.
No matter what they say, no matter how you feel, I know, and everybody here knows that you still got it.
Facts. Facts, chat. My friend Caden is a huge fan of you. He was watching you right now, but he can't chat. Oh, hi, Caden. I appreciate you coming in here, Sheila.
If I'm not
Hope you're doing good, Caden.
That I know and that they know that you can be, you don't even got to bother signing that contract.
All right, Danny's going to sign it. Nigel, please go ahead.
Daniel signed it.
Whether I've still got it or not, we'll find out on Sunday night at Double or Nothing.
Yes, sir.
But before I signed that contract. I need your word. I need your guarantee, whatever that's worth nowadays, that after Sunday, no matter what happens, win, lose or draw, you don't touch Tony Schiavone or me ever again.
Yes, sir.
You
That's a really good
don't
segment.
talk to Tony Schiavone or me ever again. In fact, you don't even look at Tony Schiavone at me ever again. Because if you do, I promise you, it'll be top guys out for good.
Damn. I know. I'm so glad that Nigel got cleared. Let's go, Steve. This is a great opening segment they're having here.
All right, Nigel, let's put his name here on the contract.
Wait a second. Hey, New Mexico. Hey, before we wrap this whole thing up, okay? Nigel, I want you to look me in the eyes while you sign that. I want you to look me in the eyes because I gotta know. I gotta know this is what you want to do. Nigel, this ain't 2009.
You think FTR wins? Oh man, I hope Danny and Nigel win, bro.
It's 2025.
Yeah, this match is gonna be good. This is a really good build-up for the match.
You've got a beautiful family you need to think about. And I know the wrestling business has beat you up through the years. But if you want myself and Cash to finish the job, sign the contract. But just know, if you sign
Damn, this crowd's booing the shit out of them.
it's your blood.
Like, it's not as loud as you would think, but you could tell they're booing the shit out of them.
If you sign the contract,
They need to mic the crowd up better.
happens Sunday at Double or Nothing, we hold no responsibility for.
Shut the fuck up, Chance. This crowd is not mic'd up well at all.
Get out of the ring. Walk all the way over to the commentary desk where you belong.
They are King of Mundo.
And we can forget about all this. And we'll put it behind us, Nigel. And then maybe the seven of us can even, maybe we can even be friends, Nigel.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm only going to ask you this once. Don't put your hands on me again.
Nigel, whoa. Nigel, wait. Whoa, why are you so serious? Why are you so serious?
Oh, wait, this was taped?
This is
They taped
business.
Collision? Again?
This is all business, Nigel. Because if this were personal, I would have already splattered your nose across your face. But this is
Oh, it
business.
was. I didn't know
This
that.
is business, and Sunday, we're going to be businessmen. I just hope Sunday as well.
Well, thank you for
can be a
telling me.
businessman yourself, Nigel. Okay?
I had no idea.
Oh, Nigel. Push past his breaking point.
I thought it was live.
Cash. Now look at that two-shot Nigel. The headbutt, the uppercut, and Danny Garcia fists are flying here tonight.
It does feel like a live show. I thought it was live. Well, I'm going to keep going in with the mindset that it's live.
No mistake about it. He knows exactly what he's signing up for.
Yeah.
What he'll be walking into.
Daddy Magic, he's just over there keeping Stokely at bay. Here comes security. Security, security.
Security here to separate these four athletes.
FTR getting exactly what they deserve right now. We'll have to see if Danny and Nigel can finish the job this Sunday at Double or Nothing.
There's a lot of shells I just cracked up in my mouth with that pinion. He grabbed the chair.
Urging, asking,
Let them fight.
but security here.
Security, security.
Separate.
You want me to look in your eyes? Come Sunday, I'll look into your soul. At Double or
Come
Nothing,
Tuesday.
This ends.
Good opening segment.
Pen to paper.
Very good opening segment.
For Double or Nothing. This Sunday live on pay-per-view. Nigel McGuinness.
Well, thank you for letting me know, though. I'm glad that I figured that out, so now we won't do predictions. Because then people could just look up who won.
After what transpired last night between Mina Shirakawa and the AEW Women's World Champion. Let's go here. Some
Timeless.
Died when they are young, only for their bodies to be buried much later. But you, Mina Shirakawa, have only ever made me feel very much alive. I have appreciated you. I have admired you. By God, I have envied you. But now, you're here to stay. The safari is over. And it's much more difficult to survive the square jungle when this pussy is on the prowl. I've always had a premonition that this journey would end in tragedy. So if there's anyone that can stop this belt from shining in my reflection at all in, then there is nobody more talented than you. I just have one request. Sunday, give me your damnedest in the desert. Make me fight for my fate in Phoenix. Let's drag our tits through the dirt and make every cactus cream in celebration. And then, decades from now, when we're in the wrestler retirement home giving Brutus Beefcake a lap dance, I'll turn to you and I will say, damn it, Mina! You lusty, busty bastard. We lived.
Brutus? She thinks Brutus is still gonna be alive when they're in a retirement home?
Timeless Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa for the AEW.
That was fucking hilarious.
This Sunday night at
Ooh. Takeshita. Is he a squash match or what? Oh. What? This has to be a squash, right? RPG Vice? They're not going by Roppongi Vice anymore?
But let me turn the reins back over to the lead ring announcer of Collision, Tony Schiavone. Tony, very tense moments to kick off our broadcast.
Yeah, you're right, Excalibur, but it's great being here back at the table with you and Adam Cole, buddy.
Give Tony an Oscar now. Tony's promos are always hilarious.
Sunday's going to be quite an event.
I can't miss a fair going down this
Who are they facing?
Sunday night, Double or Nothing, live on
I don't remember this being announced.
Prime Video, and I see that there's a chair to your left, Tony. I believe that means that this man,
Callis will be on commentary.
That's all I need to be in the ring with Stokely Hathaway and then step aside Don Callis for the first couple of.
The Outrunners. Los Outrunners. Why are they Los Outrunners? Why are they Los Outrunners?
Los Outrunners. Floyd and Truth Magnum.
Oh, because of Bandito. That makes sense.
The ROH champion, Arcadiara.
Oh, that's Bandito.
Joining them from Torreon, Mexico, weighing 211 pounds, is the Ring of Honor World Champion, Bandito.
I like Bandito's gear tonight. Pink and, I'm sorry, the purple and yellow. And white. I know, I was like, who the fuck Los Outrunners? I think Ospreay and Hangman gonna cook on Sunday? Me too, bro.
One of the best pro wrestlers in the world, and Bandito is just that.
Excuse me.
I was hoping you wouldn't acknowledge him. We could just ignore him for the entire match.
We have to. You're not going to be able to ignore him because he'll start talking anyway. Don?
So happy to be out here.
No, you're not, Don.
Champ, Adam, good to see you, buddy. This is great. Very exciting for me.
Wow, how about that?
Big Adam Cole fan.
Really?
I don't think that's true at all.
It's rare that you've had two.
He wants Adam Cole in the family, I bet.
Adam Cole at the same time, right?
Well, you are laying it on thick. What's going on in your brain
champion,
here?
but let's focus on the match.
What is with these fucking bots and kick today? Fuck off, bots. You did the same message 3 times now.
Yeah, RPG Vice, part of the Don Callis family?
Are they ever?
Right, Steve? Why does he always have to be on commentary? I'm munching on piñons. They delicioso.
Super hard-hitting chops as well.
They're basically sunflower seeds.
As we've said many times, one of the most powerful men, pound for pound, that you're going to find. He is so strong.
But better.
I don't know if deceptively strong is the right term or not.
What does that even mean? You want to talk about strong, not deceptively strong? Takeshita is just plain strong. Raw bone strong.
Plain strong. Okay, what does that even mean? Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Bandito.
It means it don't need to qualify.
Don Callis on commentary. Yep. Let's see. Let's take a hit, chat.
Trent Beretta, who returned
Cheers.
recently from his second neck fusion surgery. A man that feels like He is underrated, underappreciated alongside Rocky Romero. Meanwhile, Bandito holding Trent Beretta aloft as Truth Magnum Turbo Floyd. Oh my gosh! Speaking of strength,
Damn. Damn. That was crazy. Is this our first commercial of the night?
Well, not just yet.
Was this our first commercial of the night? 30 minutes in? Dude, that's fucking awesome. And there was no match. It was a segment into a match. Every time I hear this song, I think of the movie New Guy. With that really skinny actor. I don't know his name. Sorry, I was picking up a lot of shit here with the little desk vacuum cleaner. Look at this. It's a desk vacuum cleaner. I was just using it. There's all kinds of shit over here. Ryan Reynolds. What about him? What about Mr. Reynolds? He's a good actor. You're eating fettuccine Alfredo? That sounds delicious, Stephanie. I love fettuccine. As I drop part of my opinion. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Yeah, fettuccine is one of my favorite pastas ever. Like Alfredo, I mean. Or chicken Alfredo. Mm. Yeah. Take another hit, chat. He is Canadian. That is correct. You want some kitty? Is that what you're saying? What are you guys saying? You had some bomb Chinese food? That's fire. Hell yeah. What's up, Josh? I had to switch to YouTube because you were ahead of me. Well, switching to YouTube is not going to change that. Shouldn't. That means on Twitch, you don't have low latency turned on. You need to turn on low latency on Twitch. Yeah, Michael. Ow, let's whip it right. Oh, fuck. I'm going to stop that. Dude, this song's great. I don't even think I don't have this on my playlist. I should add this. You know what else I need to add? That new Fallen in Reverse song I need to add to my playlist. There we go. Now I did.
You know what? I gotta be honest with you. I can't stand the Outrunners.
I don't like the Outrunners either, Don.
Why would you? Yes, because I knew a lot of guys that wrestled in
Just watched Ryan Reynolds in the movie Waiting yesterday. Waiting's a fucking goated movie. I love Waiting. I never seen Still Waiting though.
Bandito, pinpoint accuracy on the dropkick on Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero now held aloft and set into his tag team partner. One arm.
It's amazing. I'm impressed with Bandito, and I don't impress easy, Excalibur.
No, but you want to talk about impressive. The Alpha, Konosuke Takeshita. A man who has done battle with Bandito outside of AEW before, but now squaring off with him inside.
Kick his ass. Oh, Bandito's got rocked. What's up, Space Boy? How are you, man? That was a short commercial break.
And fan special programming note coming up immediately following Collision here on TV.
Oh, they're doing the Countdown Show tonight. So if you want to see all the storylines going into Double or Nothing so you know everything, you can watch the Countdown Show, chat. It'll help you know everything going into the pay-per-view. It's right after Collision on TBS. Oh! Bandito on fire, baby.
Absolutely good call, Adam.
I'm doing great, man. Enjoying my day. Hope you've had a good day. I don't know what that was. I don't know what just DC'd from my PC, but okay. Wasn't the keyboard, wasn't the mouse, and whatever it was, just reconnected. Okay. Oh, Boot Thunderbomb, he's dead. Yeah, Collision, baby.
It's basically a 3-on-1. Shelved out was the Los Outrunners.
They got sushi ramen and all that. That sounds dope.
Watch this now.
Oh, this is trouble on him.
Damn, Rip Bandito. Oh my God.
The knee strike, one of the hallmarks of RPG Vice. As now
Why are they going by RPG Vice?
the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Watch behind you here. They help Bandito out.
There you go.
Drop kick. There we go.
There you go. That's from the 80s. And now, taking care of RPG Vice.
That's from the 80s.
Big right hands being
Damn.
Barretta and Romero answer with their
There you go, Bandito.
strikes.
Do you think Rocky and Trent will hit their new finishing move that no one can kick out of?
That jackal driver
Uh-oh.
is most certainly dangerous, most certainly formidable, but so is...
Oh!
Oh, no.
Right.
What do you mean, no?
Dude, Bandito has a crazy ass move.
Lights of Rocky have gone out. Bandito sizes up.
Oh, saved him. Pulled out Rocky.
Team wrestling.
Oh, Takeshita from behind. Oh my God. There you go, Bandito. Super kick.
On a thrust kick right
Yeah, it is a great match. Maybe New Japan didn't want them to use the full name.
That surge of adrenaline from Bandito allowed him
Maybe. I didn't think of that. But I thought they used it in the past, no? In AEW? Like, they teamed up a few times together, Rocky and Trent, before this. No?
These teams have been really impressive.
OC tore, like, his... something. He tore something in his arm or chest or something. I forget exactly what it was. But he'll be out for a while. He's been out for already, like, a month or two. Yeah, it's been a really good match. 6-man tag. And this wasn't even announced, as far as I remember. Like, this wasn't... Unless I missed it, because I did play Phasmophobia, like, an hour or two before Collision, so I might have missed it. Darby was climbing Mount Everest. They even showed it last night on Dynamite. Did you not watch Dynamite?
This is good stuff. Fans love this.
It's been well known where Darby's been.
elbows crashing down.
They even showed that he made it to the top of Mount Everest on Dynamite last night.
Airborne cutter. And now a little triple team here on Takeshita Don. I don't care for this. Takeshita up.
Close outrunners working very well.
Oh, shit. He got pulled out.
Yeah, the total recall.
And then Bandito's going after Rocky, though. Oh,
Takeshita the knee.
that looked terrible. Oh, there's Archer.
Archer behind the referee.
Now, chow. I'm stuck in my head now, chow. Whip it, baby. I don't know, whip it right. Ooh. Just whip it, baby. Just whip it all night. No, Lance. Oh, they're gonna win. I mean, I kind of figured they're Outrunners then. But then again, Bandito's always champion. I guess if one of the Outrunners get pinned then. But Bandito is always champion. He shouldn't be losing much.
Look at this. They're going for it. They're going for it.
What the fuck? Oh my God. The Jackal Bomb?
And that is that.
Damn. Or whatever they call that.
Fantastic.
Well, rip Outrunners.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Los Outrunners.
For leaving.
Rocky, what are you doing? Rocky's goated. I thought he was gonna dive on the cameraman for a second. Boo! Yeah, I know. Damn, right? You got AEW Fight Forever today to see what BS it brings to me. Dude, it's fun for a short period of time. I think the Battle Royale was fun, but I doubt anyone's on there anymore. It's probably all bots. Because I know they had AI in there.
Busters and Tom's Watch Bar locations. Internationally, you can join us for Double or Nothing on Prime Video, Triller, and YouTube this Sunday night.
Now let's take a look at the hired gun. For
Chat, so I was wrong yesterday. You can order on Prime without a Prime subscription. I was wrong.
See, I don't understand what you don't get. I don't understand what I have to explain here.
Why are you even here if you're not in the match?
There's a lot of people asking questions. Why would Gabe Kidd join up with the Young Bucks? Why would Gabe Kidd join up with John Moxley? It's very simple. They want to save this company. They want to save what AEW is. Protect it from all of us. You want to protect it? How are you going to do that when we are here eating it alive from the inside?
Anarchy in the arena.
So he just likes their mission statement?
A picture of the spirit of professional wrestling, and we're gonna paint it.
Why are you watching TNA? I'm not watching TNA.
Anarchy in the Arena is coming up, of course, as part of Double or Nothing. And as we said, gave Kid the hired gun.
CEO, 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 CEO. Do your little dance. Do your little dance. Yeah.
Introducing first from Boston, Massachusetts. She is
Mercedes.
champion, the CEO.
Why spend money to go to WWE when I can spend money to see Baby Metal? You're living crazy, XS. That's how you live. Livin. Living. So she's facing a wrestler from CMLL, Reina, ISIS. And you think Speedball loses Okada? Same, unfortunately.
Even exceeded the boiling point. If that is even possible between Mercedes
Do your little dance. Do your little dance.
Later, Adam Cole, as a previous winner of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, you can speak to exactly how tough it
You haven't touched Fight Forever since Bray passed? I've played it a bit after that, but that was like the last time I streamed it. Was that day. We were playing it when we found out about Bray.
Environment entirely. Oh, absolutely. The's enough pressure as is
So here's
in a tournament like this. Trust me, I know.
Reina ISIS, I think is how you say it.
Challenger from Mexico City, Mexico. Reina.
ECs. Sorry.
is making her AEW Collision debut, but this is not her
God.
a highly accomplished athlete in
Hola.
Mexico as part of CMLL, and a woman who has been tearing
Hola.
up
That Latina. She's a Latina. Excuse me.
Mercedes Mone, the TBS champion, pretty cocky by Mercedes.
Well, they had a lot of DLC to it. They didn't do free updates. A lot of like fighters were all and like updates were added in via DLC. Season passes and shit. So like if you want like Swerve and all that, you'd have to pay for the DLCs, season passes. Shit, there it is.
Last year at Double or Nothing.
And Mercedes, she said she's going to bring that
I like her theme song.
into Double or Nothing this Sunday, but Reina EC's
I really like her theme song.
huge opportunity here tonight, not only
Reina, let's go, baby.
CEO, her first
Show the
loss in
CEO that you ain't no
also
bitch.
to capture the TBS championship, and I know Reina EC's has got to be excited about
Damn.
Grand
Sorry.
Slam Mexico coming up on Wednesday.
$15, that's not bad.
AEW partnering with
It's fun, like it's fun after like, but after a while it's like, eh.
the world to make our debut at Arena Mexico in Mexico City on Wednesday, June 18th.
I tell you, Excalibur,
Come on. Let's see some good wrestling. Excuse me again.
Any wrestler.
Any wrestler, absolutely. I'm telling you.
Do your little dance.
As Reina EC's
Nope, I am eating piñon.
Limited seats are available, by the way, for that event.
Some piñon. Piñon is the shit.
There it is, Wednesday, June 18th in Mexico City.
Uh-oh, roll up.
2, Arena Mexico.
Mercedes really has been on the
Thanks for giving Reina hope. Am I saying her name proper? Reina? Reina? I feel like I'm saying it wrong.
She thinks a lot of herself, and there's nothing wrong with that. As you know, I think all you wrestlers need to have confidence. She even hypes it up a little bit more, but boy, she can back it up, man.
Yeah, she sure can. She sure can.
Reina EC's calling for
Reina. Yeah. Do your little dance. Do your little dance.
right in front of the CEO and Mercedes.
Reina, like Ray, then Reina. Okay, thank you.
Right into the sun.
Reina, 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 Reina. That's how I have to remember it. Chant her name. Reina, Reina. What's up, Corey W? Yes, I did see the news about Ace Austin. He is leaving TNA once his contract is up.
Allowed for the escape, but Mercedes
Do your little dance. Do your little dance.
That submission as soon as possible, but then, like you said, immediately shut down.
We mentioned Mercedes, of course, and Jamie Hayter. The winner goes on to All In.
Get her, Mercedes. Oh my God. That was loud. Uh-oh.
the Owen Hart Foundation.
Oh, she got out of the way. Reina, excuse me. Oh, kick to the back. Oh, double knees.
to the
Yeah, that slap was brutal. Right to the chest. Reina has her in the tree of woe on the ropes, essentially. Oh, a leg drop. Oh, my God.
beautiful leg drop.
1, 2. Two, chat.
And of course, the winner of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, men's and women's world champions.
Reina versus Lola. They're Latinas. Oh, there you go, Mercedes. I like her like blue in her hair, the way she has it like on the sides. Mercedes. Very physical match so far. Yeah. Nice. That's an interesting. I don't know what you'd call that. Excuse me.
It's a big event of the summer.
To live.
We're only 51 days away, and it's going to be a hell of a week for all of us here in AEW. As you can
I'm gonna be there.
including Dynamite, Collision,
Uh-oh.
Starcast,
Oh.
Big Fan Fest, Super Card of Honor, and cover 1, 2,
Two.
and of course all leading to Saturday at Globe Life Field.
Mercedes Mone. She could be heading
Oh.
into All In Texas.
CEO. Reina's like, bitch, say her name. I'll fuck her up.
But if Reina Isis keeps us up, Adam, Mercedes could be heading into that.
Nope,
match
Mercedes caught her leg that time.
short a TBS championship.
Yeah, my goodness, that would be the biggest
Oh.
win of her career. That would just be unbelievable.
What am I looking forward to most on Collision today? This and Josh Alexander and AR Fox and Speedball and Commander versus LFI. Fletcher Lethal should be fun too. I think the CMLL showcase should be good.
Drops down.
But mainly this, Alexander Fox and Commander and Speedball versus LFI.
And Reina Isis may be out on her feet as
Nice code breaker reversal. No. Two.
Reina Isis just half a heartbeat away.
I'm so impressed.
To everyone.
Taking that Meteora into the turnbuckle is so much more
Gonna
difficult.
slam her down, maybe. Mercedes fought out of it.
So for her to counter,
Oh!
Mercedes countering again.
The backstabber delivered.
Yeah, it's a good match. Aubrey's counting in Spanish. Uno, dos. Ooh. Now, Reina knows English. At least 1, 2, 3. Come on.
This is a dangerous match to take for Mercedes Mone. Just 3 days away from
What is with these kick bots today, homie? Terrible ass bots.
3 days away from a match with the former AEW Women's World Champion Jamie Hayter.
Some could say it's confidence. Some could say that it's foolish. I guess only time will tell.
I think it says a lot about Mercedes.
JJ, what's up, homie? The JJ. Uh-oh. Well, that was a botch.
Maybe a tombstone will come out of that.
And now, oh, wait a second.
What was that? What did they do? Oh, into a crossface. She tapped. Damn. That was a good match. That was a really good match. Let fucking go. That means Jamie's gonna save her.
Look at this. She's showing a lot of anger right there.
Oh, never mind.
Maybe this is going to happen to Jamie Hayter.
That was a fun match. You're short but fun. Short but fun. Mone. There she comes. Hey, ate her. Her face. Look at her face. Yeah, Jamie.
Jamie Hayter now making her presence known.
Damn, look how fucking built she is. Her arms.
She landed that Hayter.
When she did that, she looked ripped. Mercedes ready to go. Oh, security, security. JJ, I'm doing great, brother. How are you doing? Hey, Daphne.
Yeah, no one wants to see the finals of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament marred by an injury.
Yep, the haterade is here, baby. You doing all right? Good, man. I'm glad you're doing all right, brother. Brother.
Battle in the desert 3 days from now, 72 hours, Double or Nothing live on pay-per-view.
Dude, she's ripped. Jamie has some guns on her, brother. Mone is a hater, that said. Hey, Mercedes, chill. Jamie, chill. Damn. Is this only our second commercial, chat? We're literally only 2 commercials in, 41 minutes in. Ah, I love this song. There we go. You hope Hater wins? I think she will. I think Athena is going to cost Mercedes, and they're going to set up their all-in match. Do your little dance. Do your little dance. That's the Rick G shout out, man. Come on and take a free ride. Sounds good, Space Boy. Appreciate you always being here, bro. Chat, what do you think of Collision so far? 2 commercials in, 40 minutes into the show. That's fire. Boom. I don't know why I did the clap like it's Sabrina Carpenter. Bum, bum. Ooh, Bridget just went live for NBA playoffs again. Look at Bridget grinding. Bridget being a grinder. No, SRS tweeted at the start, almost right before Collision. Fiend, 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 fiend. Just over and over, chat. I think that means that it's going to be in Vegas again. Do you think that's what that means? I don't want it to. I don't want it to. It's just Fiend over and over. Look at that. I don't like it. Does that mean Vegas? What is with these fucking kickbots, dude? Vegas don't need it again. I'm fine with Vegas getting it again, but it just means it's going to be stupid expensive again. Like, I had a little hope with it being a NOLA that it wasn't going to be as ridiculously priced. A little bit of hope. But now that it's back in Vegas, I don't have any hope that it'll be, like, better than last year pricing. Because obviously me and Sarah were still going to try to go next year, and I was so excited for it to be in New Orleans. I'd always loved to go to New Orleans. So stupid. Totally forgot I saw that New Orleans is no longer the host. Yeah, man, we were talking about that earlier, but it's so annoying. That's why I brought it up, because I thought maybe that's what SRS's tweet was talking about.
Double or Nothing. Moment in time that would never be forgotten. And I'll also never
Come
forget about
on,
making history with my
baby.
brother. I have given my soul for this.
Together we are the Sons of Texas. We are an undefeated tag team. We are 2 men who have been here since day 1, since the very beginning. And now here we are, Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. But we want more gold.
Sammy and I have earned an AEW World Tag Team title opportunity versus the Hurt Syndicate.
Together we are the perfect combination of sweat, blood, grit, passion,
and speed. That's right. They like to hurt people. We'll have at it.
Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara. We will risk everything, every single time when we step foot in that ring, to get everything.
If you're a betting man, bet on the day 1 guys.
Down since day 1-ish.
Day 1, Excalibur. 2 AEW originals, Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes.
This Alexander? I don't remember his. I don't know whose theme this is. Oh, Fletcher. I never remember his theme. Fletcher Lethal. I got Fletcher here. Oh, don't tell me Callis is gonna be on commentary again. Wow, they actually used video the first double. I think they did. He's definitely fletching. He's definitely fletching.
Absolutely. Again, to me, his only flaw is the fact
Fletcher is awesome.
Don Callis. This man has all the potential in the world. Absolutely a future world champion. You just got to get away from Don.
I don't know the quality is my. Fuck, I thought my feed was about to drop. My stream was about to start dropping. The quality got really bad on Max for a second. Off topic, but tonight I'm having pulled pork nachos. I'm so excited. Oh, Aubrey, that sounds delicious. Aubrey, are you in my Discord? I'd love to see what they look like before you eat them. You should post a photo of them in the food channel in the Discord. I can't open this one. No, I did, but not correctly.
Brought to you by iDrink. Right, Harley Cameron?
I drink. No crash, all energy.
All right, thanks, Harley.
For over a decade. When I say he's one of the best I've ever stepped into the ring with, I mean
He's never faced Jay Lethal.
absolutely unbelievable. A great friend of mine. I'm so excited to see what he can do today.
That's crazy that he's never faced Jay Lethal.
It's not the friend business, it's the wrestling business.
I sure have.
So why is this relevant that he's your friend? He's a great wrestler, right?
An amazing wrestler.
That's good.
An amazing wrestler.
So you agreed with me. That's good.
I'm allowed to have friends. I know it's hard for you to understand, but
You got Kyle, same.
Wall after your energy drink, break through with iDrink, the clean, crash-free productivity drink that enhances focus and stamina without caffeine or stimulants.
Don't tell me how to live my life, AEW. What happened to Woo Energy? I thought they were partnered with Woo Energy.
15% off your order.
Yeah, very entertaining collision.
Lethal looked for the ankle pick, but Fletcher, he had a wide base. Great counter there by Fletcher.
This is a chance for Jay Lethal.
I love it.
You know, we mentioned how decorated he was as a Ring of Honor champion.
Kick his ass. Come on, Lethal. I know Lethal's not going to win, but I want him to win.
Television titles in Ring of Honor.
Nice, Stephanie.
Amazing athlete, but he's got
Nobody wants to hear you talk, Callis. Facts. Shut up, Don.
The future champion here. He probably
Don's a bitch.
Kyle Fletcher, the protostar.
I was actually talking to Excalibur,
The strut.
TNT champion over here.
Ooh.
In Kyle's head a little bit here. That's that experience coming through.
That's a good call. Absolutely.
Couple of illegal close
Uh-oh.
fists, but that's all right. Because he's Adams.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fuck him up, Jay. Callis is the slacker. He's been one ever since the 90s. God, I keep on forgetting that Dunkhouse used to wrestle a long ass time ago. He did, yeah. And then he's also been in WWE, CW, I think WCW. I could be wrong on that.
Kyle Fletcher was bounced out of Don.
He played the Jackal, is the one I remember from WWE back in the 90s. He was like a manager. Then in ECW, he was like the, what do they call it? The, oh gosh, television dude. Like he was like the network. He was basically TNN for ECW, and he would like, I forgot, practicing something. I can't remember. But he played a character for that, and then of course, New Japan, he did a lot there. Behind the scenes and whatnot.
On July 12th, will challenge either Timeless Tony Storm or Mina Shirakawa.
And after what we saw on Dynamite last night, Excalibur, it's pretty intense between all these athletes to go.
In ROH, he would carry around a book called The Truth. Oh my God, that's awesome. What was that supposed to be? Don Callis was not in WCW. Okay, thank you. I thought I was wrong on that. Thank you, TNA man.
Speaking of painful, Kyle Fletcher.
Boo!
Stepping on the throat of Jay Lethal while holding the ring ropes.
He's getting a little too overconfident too soon. Jay Lethal is so
Come on,
smooth,
Lethal.
so well at controlling the pace.
Jay down to one knee comes in.
He was like some sort of messiah. Interesting. Oh. Oh.
Sound strategy, obviously, and
Jay Lethal is really flawless as a wrestler. I just don't like him as a person. Jay Lethal.
Oh.
Are you okay, Adam? Are you all right? Oh, I'm great, Adam. Good, I'm just checking. Just checking.
I'm worried about Adam Cole for.
What's that?
Why are you worried about the champion?
She's the champion. We got to look after our champions here. Kyle Fletcher.
Oh. What a chop from Lethal. Man, just thinking if Don Callis ever went to the WWE, was a manager to rival Paul Heyman, would have been really interesting. Dude, that's actually something crazy to think about, right? Oh! Staring down Adam Cole. Is that the next TNT challenger? Another commercial. I think this is only our third commercial, and we're our fourth commercial. I'm sorry, fourth commercial, and we're an hour in. You know, pop this out real quick. I want to take a hit. Chat, I appreciate all y'all being here tonight. I kind of feel like gaming after Collision. Should we do some gaming after Collision? Maybe some Fortnite? We did some Faz before. Me and B more. Should we do some Fortnite after Collision, chat? What do you think? Yeah, are you gonna watch that, TNA man? Nice. If I do Fortnite after Collision, it will be on Kick only. That means we'd end on Twitch and YouTube and only stay live on Kick. So if you're not following me over on Kick, do that now. Beam, are you down to play after Collision? Some pew pew. Some good songs that the Fortnite DJ is picking, or Fortnite Spotify DJ is picking tonight. This song makes me think of Glee, season 1, I believe. Yeah, all right, we're gonna do some Fortnite after Collision on Kick only, chat. That's where we're gonna do the gaming tonight. Do that for a few hours. Hopefully get a few wins. As the dark side, I'll be Darth Sabrina. No one could beat me as Darth Sabrina, chat. Darth Sabrina reigns supreme. Sorry, that's my weird Palpatine voice. Alex was here earlier. He might be busy now, but Alex, if you're lurking, you're more than welcome to join, homie. Jesse's girl. So yeah, Dylan. Yeah, we'll be going live on, staying live on Kick, ending on the Twitch after Collision to play some Fortnite. We're gonna reign supreme with Darth Sabrina.
Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, the TNT champion Adam Cole.
Where's that at?
Nigel McGuinness.
Do you hate when you just had something and you know, oh, it's right there.
Telecast, he is preparing for that
I
tag team
never
match
found a
coming up
woman
in
like
3
that.
days against FTR.
And Nigel McGuinness teaming up with Daniel Garcia to take on FTR.
This is gonna fuck me up. I put a lot of wax on this.
Nothing live on pay-per-view and Prime Video. And Jay Lethal.
Oh, that's great. What a nice guy, eh, Adam? A great guy. A great guy. There you go, Lethal.
Yeah, straight fist to the jaw, to the chin, ducking.
Fletcher a bit overzealous.
Backslide.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Do that again.
Close.
Very close, over the top.
But Lethal maintained wrist control. The behind straw.
2, the maestro. Cradle got a 2 count. Single leg pick up that time.
Could it be the figure 4?
It sounds like it to me.
For the hallmarks of Lethal's offense, he turns the corner.
Oh, rolled up. 1, 2. And a 2 count that time.
Counter by Kyle.
Hey, great match, guys. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, what a wrestling match.
Jay Lethal. Oh.
Damn. That was a good hit.
Exposed. Fletcher made
Oh.
with the up kick, but
Back to that knee.
and Lethal acknowledge me.
Yo!
Beautiful.
Steve!
Beautiful.
Thank you for the $3.33 donation towards the all-in goal. Why did it do that again?
Yep. On the bottom of your screen, you can join us on Prime Video. Jenks Yomi.
I'll fix that on screen. Give me a second.
Sunday, Double or Nothing. We'll also see the first ever stretcher match in AEW. Ricochet
2,
and Mark.
3.
Battle this Sunday in lethal position, very close to the rope.
Chat, if you ever see me out at an event, don't hesitate to two-sweet me. Oh shit, I keep putting my seeds in my ashtray like an idiot. I just realized, or like the shells. I just realized I was doing that.
He could not be in a better spot right now.
Kyle Fletcher trying to get the momentum and turn over using that rope.
Why is it doing that?
His chest, trying to turn Lethal over. Lethal holding on and turning back the other way. Did not use the rope, by the way, Don.
Not yet. Yeah, tremendous core strength shown there by Lethal.
I wish that I had Jesse's
James has been doing
good.
the figure 4 for years and years. He's practically mastered the move at this point.
Fuck, okay. Now.
I'd grab the ref right here and pull him into the hole. I'm sure you would. And I'm sure Paul knows that, so he's keeping his distance.
Paul Turner,
There we go.
man in there. Technical break by Kyle.
Let's go, baby. Get out of there, Lethal. Get out of the ring. Compose yourself. Make Fletcher chase you down, and then bop! And get him back in the ring, and then you have the advantage again.
Lethal. Lot taken out of
Don't
him
play
as
into his game.
As you see, getting up. The fans, great fans here in Albuquerque. Here's a kick right to the back of the knee.
Oh, Jay going up top.
Trying for that King's
Going for the elbow. Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah, Jay Lethal. Black Machismo.
I agree.
Oh, shit, Fletcher. I just need my desk. Luckily, it wasn't too bad, but I need it. I wish that I had Jesse's. We do need more of Lethal. I agree, Heco Mundo. I wish that I had Kyle's girl. Wish that I had. And then again, I have Sarah, so I'm just got that song stuck in my head. Don't tell Sarah. Oh fuck! I've been into that wrong.
This could be massive for Lethal. Come on, Jay.
Jay up top.
Hit it! Hurry! He's gonna get moved. Hurry! Ah, the knees. I feel like you never really see the knees for the elbow used to counter.
Just at the right time.
Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, follow me everywhere. Follow me across all of my social media. Here's my link tree. Takes you to every social media that you can follow me on.
Well, Fletcher with the burst of speed, the kick.
Going for the suplex.
Intensely in the corner, and now Lethal held.
Oh my God.
That's it. That's got to be it. 1, 2.
Damn. That was a fun match. That was a fun match. Good wrestling. Good wrestling.
The Protostar, Kyle Fletcher.
Impressive performance from Kyle Fletcher. Here's the replay of the night, powered by iFitness.
You know what's weird? I heard it, but I didn't see it on my screen except it was over for you guys. I'm confused. Let me replay that.
Wow.
How come I'm not seeing it on my screen?
See a celebration of the Don Callis family here.
Yeah, Konosuke Takeshita and Josh Alexander in the ring, and now.
Okay, we got a 3-on-1 after this match.
It's not even on a monitor is why. Weird.
Adam, come on, Nelly.
I wonder how it did that. I've never seen it do that before. That was kind of cool though because it was actually synced right too. Okay, now I see it. It was always showing up for you guys, but not me.
He's got 3 men in the ring. He's got Lance Archer here to his left.
Get him, Adam. Yeah, we're definitely getting Kyle versus Adam. Yeah! The rest of the Paragon! Sorry. Metal. You know? That's what I say. Just bree. Oh, is that next? All right, now we go on from the Fletcher to the Paragon. I got Paragon. I'd actually want Grizzled Young Vets to win here, get an upset. No spoilers, by the way. This is a tape show. I didn't find that out until ow, that was loud. Till earlier. Did you know that TKO took legal action? That's why they changed the name to Paragon. They didn't take legal action. That is false. Heco Mundo. That is 1000% false. That has been trademarked by AEW for over a year. They didn't use it because Adam was injured. But now that everyone's no longer injured, they finally got to use it. So what you just stated was completely false, fake news.
I pressed the wrong button.
Okada.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, great song. Thank you so much, Steve, for the gifted sub to Low-Key the Cat. I appreciate that. And second base, thank you for giving us the greatness of Okada.
Wrestling's not fake!
That was loud. Chat, who remembers that Vine, or sorry, that TikTok, not Vine, of the Hispanic dude, Latino dude, whatever, cholo looking dude, where he's skateboarding down like an interstate or some highway, and he's drinking some fucking cranberry juice, and he's lip syncing to this or singing along to this. One of the best TikToks ever. We should watch that. I love that TikTok. Oh, found it. And what you have? Thunder always happens when it's rain. Dude, this is a vibe. It's loud. Dude, that's such a vibe. Just drinking cranberry juice on the highway, skateboarding, just fucking. What's up? The fact that because I bet you he filmed this in the TikTok app. So this motherfucker had to like load up the sound, pull this up while he was skateboarding. You know what I mean? Dude, this is one of my favorite TikToks of all time. One of my favorite TikToks of all time, bro.
And let that happen to Lethal. Honest to God, I think the Don Callis family needs
Just waiting for Sunday. Puff Dutch, let's go.
I know Roddy and Kyle would feel the same.
All right, we are ready for our next match. Let's go to Arcadiara.
Let's go,
Paragon's in the ring.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a
Gotta love Stevie. I guess the dude's car broke down on his way to work, so he just grabbed his skateboard and headed to work. What? Nuh-uh, that's the backstory? Dude, JJ, that's crazy. I didn't know that. And to be such a vibe after your car breaks down, that makes that even better. Grizzled young veterans. Observer never claimed that, Hecomundo. You read it from a third party, because if you read it from the Wrestling Observer, that means you paid money to read that news, is what you're telling me. I guarantee you didn't read that from the Wrestling Observer. I guarantee you don't pay for the newsletter. I'd be shocked if you did. Please let me know if I'm wrong. I guess Ocean Spray saw it and gave him a bunch of cranberries. I saw that he got I don't know, because then that's when Mick Fleetwood ended up creating a TikTok. Stevie Nicks ended up joining TikTok. Ocean Spray made a TikTok because of him.
So stacked, the Hurt Syndicate, of course, sitting on top of the AEW World Tag Team Championships, but a victory for the vets here over Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong.
What's up, Angel? W. Thank you for the follow, man. Now you're making me want a vodka cranberry. I didn't bring up the vodka part. Awesome video. That's so cool. Sucks that his car broke down at the time. I bet you he got a car out of it somehow. Like either he bought a new one or some company hooked him up. You don't pay for it. That's funny. Puff Dutch. Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom stuck in my head.
Absolutely. Truth be told, a couple of losses against FTR. Roddy and Kyle are looking to pick up some big victories, and that's going to start tonight.
James Drake blocks the suplex attempt. Zach Gibson.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, Hecomundo.
International success, not only in their native England, but
You sound like a crazy person to me right now because I have no clue what you're talking about. I think they did, or at least fix the car that broke down. Fuck yeah, at least they did that. Shit, if he got how How did he not get like a sponsorship deal? I mean, I don't know. You said that they like give him like a ton of cranberry juice, but like, hopefully they hooked him up somehow besides that, bro. Like if it wasn't for that car breaking down, they wouldn't have got their viral video. Free publicity, at least for the moment. Fuck yeah, Puff Dutch. Sans vodka. Is that the brand? I've never heard of it. I don't drink, so I used to. I became a bad alcoholic, so I quit. Ooh, finally. Took me a while. Took me a while, but I did it. I did it. I was like, hey, 6 years sober. Oh, that's crazy. Time flies. I just smoke weed. Ah, that means hold the vodka. That's what I kind of thought, but I'm dumb. That's funny. Me too. Wait, like that you just don't drink, or same as my story? Oh. 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 GYV going in. The Grizzled, the young, the veterans. Sorry, that was my Wade Barrett impression. Fuck yeah, Foxy. Keep it up, my friend. Keep it up. Yeah, I'm a big advocate for... If I don't know, I grew up in a very as I got older, you know, you grow up and you realize the way your family or some of your family drinks is not normal. And that's not saying they drink every day. There's some people in my family that did, and they passed away due to alcoholism. But like, there's some family that like they don't understand that just because you don't drink daily doesn't mean that you're not over drinking. You know what I mean? When you do drink. So a lot of my family fell into that, and it just eventually caught up to them. So as you get older, you realize that's not normal. You see other families, you see, you know, if you have other friends, you see how some actually normal people drink and how they're supposed to drink or don't, you know, and you're like, oh shit, that's at first you're like, damn, they're weird. And then you start seeing more people like that and you're like, oh, oh, this ain't normal.
Where is that referee? He was trying to fuck on me.
Really, Cody? Really? Sounds pretty sexy though. I'm just kidding. You can count I can count on one hand how many drinks I have a year. Good. That's good. That's great. What's up, spiritual vegan? How you doing, my friend? 69. You rarely drink though. That's good, man. Yeah, and it's fine if you drink. I just hope that y'all aren't abusing it. You know? Like, I'm fine with drinking as long as you're not abusing it. And it's fine to go overboard every now and again, you know what I mean? Like, have way too many drinks, have to vomit. That's normal sometimes, you know? As long as you don't do that, like, like, if you do that a few times a month, you might need to go chill out. You know what I mean? If you're getting drunk enough a few times a month where you're, like, getting sick or like, forgetting some of your night, you might want to go stop drinking for a bit. Because if you're doing that like a few times a month, that's not good. Even just 2 times a month, that's not good. Like on the regular, like every month, 2 times a month, you get too drunk to where you like somehow get sick or something. Yeah, you need to stop. Like even if it's like the first day of the month, last day of the month, or whatever, you know what I mean? Just like a lot of people don't understand, like just because they don't drink daily doesn't mean that they still don't have a drinking problem in some way. Because eventually you'll just keep getting worse and worse. Oh yeah, like if it's a few times a year, that's fine. But if it's a few times a month, that's a problem. Yeah, a few times a year is fine. Like a holiday or your own birthday but like if you're doing that monthly, no. Yeah, but I had a problem. I was drinking daily. I was pretty serious. I was a daily drinker. And it started with me mainly like weekends. I was still just, and then I got into some legal trouble, so I couldn't smoke anymore. So then I started drinking a little bit more. And it was like a few times during the week, but not like where I'd be like loaded. It would just be like a few drinks. You know, it was normal. A few beers, play a few games. That was it. And then I'd kind of on the weekend, you know, 2, 3, 4 beers, whatever. Then shots came in, and I started doing one shot, and boop, 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 one everything. And then obviously had my legal troubles, so that just made me want to drink more. Everything's all good. That was over 10 years ago now. Well, the legal troubles were. Alcoholism took me a long time to get over.
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end of those. Let me just say I'm glad we're friends now.
And Roderick Strong receiving the tag, coming into this match with some urgency, drives down Drake, and cover made. Nope, sir, gotta save.
Normally at an event I'll have to go, I'll have 2 or at dinner, but at All In I'll be sober and crazy. Oh yeah, it's fine to have a few at an event too. I feel like 2 beers is good at an event, especially if you're just trying to have a good time.
There for a second, so we'll see when Kyle can recover, if at all.
Like when me and Rick went to a Dynamite, I was driving, so he had a few drinks. Like he had one, I think, before we went in because he pre-gamed. Because we were smoking anyways. We're big stoners. But we smoked in the parking lot, and he had like I think he had a beatbox. I think it was the first time he had a beatbox when we went to a Dynamite. And then he had, I think he had a beer at the event. He might not have, because then we smoked also in between like Dynamite and Rampage. That was probably the highest I've ever been at a wrestling show too. It was Dynamite, the last Dynamite ever in Broomfield, Colorado. And we went out between the live Dynamite and the taping of Rampage at the time, and we smoked a doob. Rick had like a wax doob, and I took a fat rip, like right the very last hit before we went back in. It was like a really big rip, and I could not stop coughing. And we were talking to some random dude who was like asking if he could take a hit, basically. And so we were like talking to him, and then I took a hit, and I gave him the rest, which was like probably like 3 or 4 hits left. And I couldn't stop coughing for like a minute or 2 before we went in, or as we were going in. And then as we got to my seat, I was all, it's all Chinese eyes, bro. My eyes were all dun, 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 dun. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be like, that's just a saying that I'm used to saying from Cheech and Chong. My bad. I got to drop that from my vocabulary. Just a habit from that movie. Oh. When they say they get stoned, that's what they used to say. Oh. Oh. Oh, and they got the win with that. That was cool. I love that he's using End of Heartache again.
We needed that. We needed that. There you go. There you go. And you know what? I don't mean to speak for them, but I'm
He went to Globe Life Saturday. In same section as you, are about to have some beers at a border, smoked a fat blunt before going to the stand, had a great time. Hell yeah, Puff. Popeye's 3-piece mixed spicy combo meal. That sounds delicious. You went from pothead to alky to junkie to felon to pothead to hermit. Well, I'm glad that you dropped all the other parts now. I don't drink too much because my uncle died from an alcohol problem. So happy you're here. Thank you, Foxy. My neighbors drinks before he drives and says it's to kill the nerves of him driving. Probably because he has an alcohol problem and he has the shakes. Or he does have an actual anxiety issue, and that's his best way he thinks it is to calm him down, but that's not a good idea. Oh, this was a great match last Saturday. I'm glad we got to see this before fucking it stopped playing. All right, Spiritual Vegan, you have a great night. If I had my old phone, I'd show you the views from 120 section. I went to the website, view from my seat or whatever, and you could just click like the big stadiums like that and see. So I've seen like, because we're like in the middle of that section or whatever, but we're like, anyways, I found seats that were further back from where we are in that section, and I was like, those look pretty good, and we're ahead of it. This match is gonna be fucking fire. I'm really excited for this one. I'm excited for this one, baby. Josh Alexander versus AR Fox. Clash of styles in this one, baby. Yeah, Cal's family wrestling all night, second base.
addition to the
We get lucky.
family, this athlete, Josh Alexander.
We get lucky.
Well, Don's going to sit down beside us, and if I can, I'm going to break the news as soon as he gets set.
A.R. Fox. A.R. Fox. A.R. Fox. I'm glad he's been being featured more on Collision and shit. Right, Puff Touch? Yeah. They're like, oh, you're a drug user. It's like, bro, what you use kills people. The only time weed will ever kill me is if like 500 pounds of weed squashes my body or some plus more. Or basically lock me in a room and deprive me of oxygen and give me nothing but THC and smoke from it. I'd die from that.
Coming up for Double or Nothing, do you accept this challenge?
I not only accept the challenge, Adam Cole, I'm going to give you the big three of the Don Callis family. Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, and the Walking Weapon. And there will be no Paragon when we are
Paragon
at Double or Nothing. Wow. I try to be nice, and you come out here and you cause a lot of
Your grandparents used to hotbox cigs. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry that you had to deal with that. Do you smoke now though, like tobacco, because you grew up with them smoking it? I smoked a bit in high school, cigarettes, but I quit after I left high school. I continued to do so, but then one day I remember I got like really sick from it, which was weird because I always used to inhale. I used to smoke Camel Crush, and we used to crush it, everything, and make it menthol. And it was fine. I used to smoke it all the time, inhale it normally. Then I'd even go to choir afterwards and sing, smelling like menthol. And then one day I just smoked it and got like really sick. It was weird. And never smoked again. Never stopped smoking tobacco completely after that. It was only for like a year that I smoked too. It wasn't really like that long. And I didn't smoke too crazy. The only time I smoked crazy was at the time when I drank. And I was like a teenager. I was 18, 19. So I had like friends graduating. I'd go to their grad parties and I'd smoke down, you know. Smoke down after I'd get a beer or two in me. Or hitting no cigarettes like nothing. But I don't know what it was. It was just like, I think it even happened when I was at work at the time. No, I was either at home. I don't think I was at work. I think I just went outside and had one at home, and then I just got like really lightheaded. And it was like got really like felt sick. Just got pale and felt dizzy. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, did I just get tobacco poisoning? What the fuck just happened? It was weird.
That is
So I stopped. And I must have not been too bad on him because I had no issue quitting. Plus the homies I was working with that I hung out with didn't even smoke anyways, so kind of helped. That's when I kind of started smoking weed more though, I think. I think basically that's when I got more into weed, right around that same time. Hang out with the homie who was a rapper, and they would always be smoking down, so I'd always be with them smoking down. Oh my god, caramel crushes. When I go see my sister, we always get baked. Fuck yeah, Steve. Oh, roll up. There you go. There you go. Nope. Nice cutter. You think so, Lightborder's here? What's up, man? Jalistico is awesome. We'll be seeing him versus, I'm sorry, him and Roosh versus Speedball and Commander here tonight. Commander is going to be awesome. Oh my god. Jesus.
He practically floated in the air. Unbelievable.
Weed is number one. AEW needs a push. Jalistico.
Rough landing for Fox. But even rougher landing for Josh Alexander.
Get the leg, Josh.
Fox
get in there, Fox.
Are looking to continue to apply pressure, but he seems unsteady.
You're right.
In terms of his footwork.
I think he got to the top very slowly, stumbled a little bit.
Oh.
Lands on his feet. Watch out, Josh Alexander.
Oh.
Missed.
And nobody home for Alexander in the corner.
Hell no, I'm good. I had a concussion when I was like very little, so I probably fucking already have brain damage from that. I'm good.
Incredible
It was a really bad concussion. I was like 7, maybe 6. I was really young. I was in elementary school. I don't know what grade. I don't remember what grade. Oh, that's it. Rip Fox. That was short. I wish it was a bit longer. I wish that was a bit longer, man. That was a short match. Well, we still have what? Commander. That's it. That's the last thing we have. Oh, we have the CMLL match too. That 6-man tag that they did too at the beginning went a while. It was a great match though.
Big match at the pay-per-view. Adam Cole, Paragon. They're taking on the big 3 of the Don Callis family. I hope you're ready.
No, I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
The Paragon versus Takeshita, Fletcher, and Alexander.
I love you. I would have had you in the Don Callis family, but you screwed up, and now you're going to get embarrassed at the pay-per-view at Double or Nothing.
We'll see what happens on Sunday.
I want you to stretch that.
So I'm assuming he said the big 3, so I'm assuming that's Takeshita, Fletcher, and then Josh. I'm type 2, so you can't drink. That sucks that you have diabetes, Kyle. I'm sorry. Weed is your escape from reality. I smoke all the time, though. I will say I do smoke too much. I will admit that. I'm a big stoner. Pothead, whatever you want to say. I am factual statement. I will say I usually don't smoke until the evening for the most part. So there's some days that I break that rule. A lot of the time I'll try to wait till the evening. But I do smoke every day. If it's not green, it's wax or a cart or something. You got a skull fracture and several other injuries. Definitely CTE and Asperger's. Let's go. And you have Asperger's. I'll do Darby stunts and talk like Heyman. Sign me up. Shut the fuck up. You could. I'll just react. That's a great role. What was my role? I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, no, I break it all the time. Like at least once a week, I'll hit a bowl or a dab or something at like 1 p.m. noon. Usually I try not to do it early because I know even if I get like 7-8 hours of sleep, bro, I take a rip first thing in the morning, I'm back out. I'm going back to sleep. But no, I can't function well if I smoke after I wake up or even like within an hour after I wake up. Unless I can, but that's if I have something going on. So like I went to a funeral last month for a cousin that passed away and I knew there was gonna be family there I hadn't seen in a while, and like not in a negative way, like, but I was just like anxious in the sense of like it's been a while since I've been around this like my family, just because you know we all have our own lives, we're older, all adults and families, whatever, you know. And it's just been a while since I've seen my own family, really, everyone, because you know we're all older now. So I was just a little bit like, okay, I haven't seen everyone in a while, and this is a sad reason to see everyone. So I had a rip. I took like I got mad high. And then I had a cart, so I smoked a bowl out of the bong before I went. And then when I pulled up, I knew where the church was, so I knew there was a McDonald's across the street. So I went to the McDonald's, got me some sausage McMuffins, and then I ate those. And then I hit the cart before I went in. And then I knew my cousin smoked too. So after the funeral, because a lot of them were pallbearers, and like you know, it was like a really. So afterwards, we at the little after thing, I always forget what it's called. We all had our own carts and we all were all passing them around. What's up, Space Boy? Oh, no worries, beat time. I wasn't super close to that cousin, but appreciate it. Ow. I hate to say it, but it was like slightly expected. I hate to say that. I didn't know when. I don't think anyone really knew when, but it was just kind of like I felt like it was gonna, to me at least. Unfortunately. Let's get high. Kendrick Lamar got me rapping like Rick G. That's fucking fire.
Gotta be Hanger. Love and respect the bro, but it's just not quite his time.
There's no way it's gonna be Osprey.
I gotta go Osprey.
Oh, Will Osprey, man, hands down.
Hangman. I love Osprey, but Hangman's gonna pull it off. But then again, it makes sense for Osprey to win it and then go into Forbidden Door as champion. Here we go, the CMLL 6-man match. You're wild, Space Boy. Josh, we just got home from being in town for dinner, and now I'm going to craft store real quick. Well, that sounds like a great night, Kaylee. I hope that your dinner was good. Los Depredadores. The baseball cap? That's a trip looking. While he's wearing a mask. He had a mask over his mask. Yo, Dark Grim Reaper. 25-month resub to. See. Thank you so much, Dark Grim Reaper. Love you, bro. He says solid collision so far. It's been a solid collision, bro. Aw, spray. Aw, spray. You told him and you... Wait, I told him and you we need a spray song ASAP. Ah, spray. Spray. It was so good, Josh. I had some garlic parmesan wings. Oh, where did you go? Did you go to Wingstop? Or did you go to Buffalo Wild Wings? Or garlic parm? That sounds so good. I had some McDonald's. We had some McDonald's while we played some Phasmophobia earlier. And now I've been snacking on piñon this whole fucking time during Collision. Piñon, if you don't know what it is, it's basically like a sunflower seed is the best way to compare it. Come on, focus. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. So they're like sunflower seeds, but better.
Impressive, most intense, most agile athletes.
Ooh.
Foundational pieces of CMLL.
My brother's getting high too. He just texted me what he has. He's got himself a dab pan. You made some enchiladas? Ooh, I want some enchiladas. So is it green chili or is it just chili? Is it because like you know you know what green chili is? We do it where I live in Colorado with we have our own chili that we grow, Pueblo green chili. So we just like make that into like a stewish type of thing. Put it over enchiladas. Mystico, the original Sin Cara. Yes, sir. That's the original Sin Cara. That is correcto, mundo. He got the yard. He got the yard.
And then in September, as first reported this past Tuesday by the Toronto
What?
Sun.
Wait, is this the main event, Crazy? I believe the main event should be... Oh, wrong picture. This match.
On Monday, June 2nd. What a
Commander and Speedball versus LFI. Excuse me. Red or green sauce or mixed? Dude, I would love to have some. I bet they're delicious. I've had red or green sauce or mixed like that as well. Ow. They might have, Crazy. If they did, I don't know what happened to that tag match then. They have not talked about it as far as I can remember. So maybe they took it off. I don't know. But maybe. Chat, did they say this was main event? That'd be a long ass main event.
Now Volador, the only man in this match without a mask.
You love to cook when I'm faded? Fuck yeah, dude. That's fucking dope. Chat, by the way, after Collision, we're gonna only stay live on Kick, and we're gonna stream some Fortnite. We're gonna play some Fortnite. We'll talk wrestling with the homies. So me and B More, if Alex wants to join us, Alex is more than welcome to join us. Anyone else in the friend group of the click.
Many times a champion.
Lucha, 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 lucha.
Adam, if people just started chanting "fight" at you, how would you make of that?
I guess I'd have to fight.
Oh, Mascara Dorada.
Hell yeah, Kevin. What is up, Thomas? How are you doing, bro?
Looking for that basement drop kick.
What is this? I'm eating some piñon, watching some pro wrestling, my friend. How are you doing? Nice. Caught his hand. Woo.
That great anticipation of your opponent. They know each other quite well. You can see that.
Oh, shit. Damn. Damn. Damn.
Double springboard.
They make it look so
Talk to AI Vader, right?
so unbelievable to watch.
Hell yeah, Thomas. I'm glad you're doing good.
Little bit of a stutter step there. Magnus
Oh, shoot.
caught Dorada with the
Ah, damn. I dropped that piñon piece. Fuck.
and now
Yeah, damn. So Mystico is the former original Sin Cara. So the one... Is Mystico in this match, chat? Yeah, he is. He's in the... I don't know what color his mask is tonight.
If you're the opponent,
That's not Mystico there. He's in the blue mask, the white and blue. The white and blue, that's the former original Sin Cara. Yeah, the white and blue. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell with like they're all wearing masks and they're moving.
This is the difficulty.
Yeah, so that's the OG Sin Cara in the blue.
Like the stars of CMLL, present to wrestlers that were trained primarily in
I believe correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Is Mascara Dorada, is that the one from that was in WWE and he was part of Lucha House Party and all that? Or no?
It's unbelievable to see. Once
Am I thinking of someone else? Ow, I bit my cheek.
There's always 3 or 4 things I have never seen before, and we're gonna get more.
Yeah, he's the white and blue.
The great Mystico yet. Oh, there you go.
Mystico.
What do you think of Don Callis calling Josh the best Canadian wrestler? He knows he's gaslighting.
Taking a moment to calm things down.
Yeah, hell yeah, Thomas. I appreciate the kind words, bro. I love pro wrestling, my friend. I grew up into a family that watched pro wrestling all the time. So my grandpa was the one I say is the one who got us into it, you know. And yeah, so if it wasn't for him, I mean, my dad was into wrestling too, and of course my grandpa being so got all my family into it. So I grew up in WCW territory. Colorado was in the 90s WCW country. Oh, nice drop kick. Yeah, Metalik is the one. Mascara Dorada, is that Metalik? Mascara Dorada, is that how you say that? I think that's how you say it. Is he wrestling there? That's what I was. Yeah, I don't know if that's him. Oh, great times. Yeah, my grandpa took us to the university in our town. They would like the event center there would host, or probably the event center here, like where the fair is in Colorado, or one of the two. I was so young though, but I remember we'd go to these wrestling events. They were just indies. And a lot of times some older WWF wrestlers would appear, like Earthquake, Typhoon, Virgil. I think this was later though, because Virgil had an NWO shirt, so it was probably after his time at WCW. But I took a photo with him, and he put me on his shoulder, and he had my brother in a headlock. I don't know what happened to the photo; I can't find it. But yeah, my grandpa took us to indie wrestling. That used to come to town, and then my first ever show that was not an indie show was WCW Saturday Night taping. They taped 2 of them in Colorado Springs that I went to. And then after that, I didn't go to a WWE or F show until 2002. So, funny thing, I never saw Sting until 2023. The only time I went to WCW, Sting wasn't at that tape. I saw Flair. I got to see the 4 Horsemen like a million times because they did 2 tapings. They taped 2 shows. So we saw the 4 Horsemen like wrestle like a million times, like different people from the 4. But Flair would always come out with them. Or at least I think Flair wrestled in one of them. But we didn't see Sting until I went to AEW in Colorado Springs last year with Sarah, or in 2023 with Sarah, my fiance. And I was just reminiscing with her about that because that was the only time I've ever seen Sting. And so it was at the beginning of Dynamite, and it was OC versus Swerve, and at the time he was heel. He was teaming up with Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony, and they were what were they called, the Mogul Embassy or whatever. And so after the match with OC and Swerve and the Gates of Agony and Cage were attacking OC, and then the lights went out. But in my head, I don't know why I didn't think it was possible that Sting was gonna show up. Lights went out, and if I have the video still, I'll have to send it to my PC so I can show you guys. But the lights go completely dark. Even like you know how your eyes adjust and you're like, oh yeah, I could kind of see what's going on. We couldn't, like, you couldn't see shit. Even in my video, you can't, like, nothing adjusted. And then eventually you just hear people going, wait, Sting? And then more people like, it's Sting. And then eventually I'm like, I hear that. So I'm like, wait, Sting? And then my eyes slightly focus. And then the lights, before the lights kicked on, I'm like, it is Sting. And you could hear the start to all yell Sting in the video. Then the lights kick on. There's fucking Sting and Darby, dude. It's simple, but I love that. That's what I got to see.
Trios match featuring some of the great luchadors of CMLL.
I'll see if I could put it in my Dropbox real quick, because then I could just load it up on my PC. But that's the only time me and Sarah got to go to a wrestling show together so far.
And Mystico may go flying here. Let's see.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat.
2023. We got to scroll quite a bit.
Yes,
Okay, we're at WrestleMania 40 weekend. Still at Wrestle. Oh no, that's 2024 AEW. Okay, here it is. It's at the beginning. Is this it?
Dorado up on the safety rail. Fans just
Yep, that's
loving
it.
every bit of this.
He's feeling it.
What do you think about the Wolfpack sing? Was freaking amazing. I loved Wolfpack sing. So I watched more of WCW around that time. I was more a WWE guy at the time, but I did start watching more and more as NWO got more popular. But it was always like just switching back and forth, you know, on the TV.
Mystico gets a short advantage here. The ropes over the top.
There you go. Mystico, nice crossbody.
Cross body press that time, but no, watch out from behind.
Ooh.
Little friendly fire.
Ooh, nice kick. Ooh, Hurricane Rana.
Mystico takes down Magnus, ducks under the combined attack from Volador and Rujito now.
There you go, to the outside.
Rujito out. Volador.
Ooh, another one. I don't know if you talked about it, but thoughts on Mania not being a Nola, excuse me. Dude, fucking dumb. Like, the fact that they entertained other offers after publicly announcing it being a NOLA is crazy. You're a publicly traded company who just got by one of the biggest conglomerations, essentially, corporations in TKO. And you fucking negotiated after you made a deal and publicly announced. Dude, they need to start, whatever cities negotiate with them need to start including like a like something that doesn't allow them to do that. That was wild. Like, crazy that it's gonna be back in Vegas. I'm fine with it being back in Vegas. You just know that means it's gonna be it's gonna be crazy prices. Like, at least in NOLA, I had a slight hope that prices wouldn't be as bad as Vegas. So now that's gone. But I'm fine with it being back in Vegas. I just hate that they publicly announced it for NOLA and now it's not. Or, damn, that was fire. Or like it's not about to be. Like, I guess it's not public. Like, WWE hasn't publicly said it's no longer, but it's no way all this fucking PW Insider, SRS, Dave Mel, like all of them are saying it. Every single one of them.
A well-deserved victory for Mascara Dorada, Mystico, and Templario.
Good match. That was a great match. So our main event to come still. Gonna be tag team commander and Harley and Anna. Mercedes, not Mercedes, Megan Bayne and Penelope. Hi Anna. When does that happen? Next Collision? Or is that happening on the pre-show, the 0 hour?
I've pinned you both. I've beaten you both. But I guess that wasn't enough.
I don't care who, but one of you is getting choked out.
You want a match on Sunday? Fine. Don't worry about me.
Pray the gods show you
I'm so glad Penelope's been featured more.
That is unless
Hey, why did she do that to the freaking...
you bow down.
Jesus. Do that to the fucking interviewer. It is for the buy-in. Let's go. They're calling it buy-in instead of 0 hour. I forget. They call it buy-in for Double or Nothing. I can't believe that's at main event over Anarchy, dude. That's crazy. I gotta tell Sarah about that match. Anna Jay and Harley versus Penelope and Megan on the buy-in for Double or Nothing. There it is. Paragon versus Callis Family on Sunday, 6-man tag. Sons of Texas are about to die. Yep, only one match for the buy-in so far. That is correct, Crazy. I wonder if they'll announce more tonight. I mean, we still have 20 minutes. Stretcher match. I feel like they'll probably announce a few more. Because they still have, I mean, what? We still have 3 days. That should be good. As of right now, I believe it's 9 matches on the main pay-per-view. Now that they added the 6-man tag, I think it's 9. It was 8 until they added it, so yeah. Speedball. 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 I need to get me a Speedball shirt, chat. I'm over here rocking the Roman. The Romano tee. Gotta be at least 12 matches. Sometime around there. Let me see. Let me see if they updated the wiki. Because that'll have the whole number, including buy-in and stuff. Yep. So 9 matches. 10 including the Anna Jay, Harley versus Megan and Penelope. So 10 including the buy-in match right now. But only 9 on the pay-per-view. Speedball was great and TNA happy for him. Heck yeah, Thomas, dude. Speedball killed it, bro. And he's I became a fan of him during COVID. That's the first time I ever actually like sat down and watched TNA like and got into it. Like I seen clips and highlights all throughout my life and things online, but I never like and I pulled up TNA here and there, but I never like sat down and watched it up until like COVID. During the media call, TK said that his goal is to have the women's tag titles. And honestly, I'm glad. Wait, when was the media call? Shit, I missed a lot today. I didn't know that there was a media call today. Glad because they have a stacked women's division. Shit, all right. Well, here's my issue. And someone brought it up on last night on Twitter. I don't know if I retweeted it. They brought in a women's pure title in ROH. You have the women's ROH TV title. Apparently, I don't know how true this is. Supposedly, they had Queen Aminata and Serena debunked in ROH, and then out of like a pure match, and then out of nowhere they started the pure tournament for the pure title, and then the match with Aminata and Deeb never happened, and they were never even included in that tournament, even though they were supposed to be the first ever pure match before they announced the title. And then now I forgot something else was going on. Oh yeah, now they announced the I'm sorry, yeah. So then they announced that title, and now they're probably gonna do the tag titles. I don't know. There was like another thing in there about like someone's booking, and Queen Aminata like commented on it, like, like replied with like a gif, like with a big sigh. And to me, that was kind of like taking a big sigh, like, yep. I don't know. I'd have to find it again. I'm pretty sure I liked it, but apparently the ROH booking is pretty bad right now when it comes to the women's division. I gotta find it. Hi, Sabrina. No, I don't think I did like it because I'm already on yesterday. Damn. Did I retweet it? Lose. I don't think I did. No, I did not. Oh. Hi, Chris.
Who do you think I hang out with? And what do you think I do? What did I ever do to you?
Nothing.
Besides spear you off a stage.
Are you talking about Willow?
Drop you headfirst onto thumbtacks and choke you with a chain. You may have a point, but here's mine. I'm sorry.
Aww.
I've made mistakes, but I am a very dangerous person. So be careful who you push, because they just might push back.
Uh-oh.
Well, that sounded like a threat to me.
Yeah, that was more of a threat than an apology. I don't trust Statlander now. Statlander just did a promo basically apologizing, but then also saying, watch who you push. Sorry, I just like to update Sarah. Do you think Thekla will show up tomorrow at Double or Nothing? They've been showing more Spider. Did they have any Spider tonight? I don't think they did they? But I think it's possible, yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Steve, you watched their first episode, like live, or you mean just recently?
A very dangerous.
What is with these fucking kickbots today?
2 hours. Speedball Mike Bailey will challenge Kazuchika Okada for the Continental Championship.
If WrestleMania 42 came to the UK, would you go to that? If I could afford it. It's not that it's just, there's factors, you know, if I could pay my bills on top of flying all the way across the country or across the world, yeah. And attend all that, then fuck yeah. As long as it's not, doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Roosh. On TV when TNA debuted? Damn. Bailey did the make $100,000 in that money match where his shoes he promised. Well, I know. Good point, actually. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Speedball Mike Bailey, who we've seen recently form an alliance with Kevin Knight, but Knight is over at New Japan.
Roosh. Dude, his... Oh! Dralistico attacking from behind!
Dralistico come from attacking Speedball and
Bitch!
Commander from behind.
Why does Alex Abrahantes look like a Fallout character?
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Dralistico appears.
And I mean, this is what we've come to expect, Adam, from La Facción and Gobernable, which literally translates to the ungovernable faction. These are men, Roosh and Dralistico, who believe the rules do not apply to them.
They are so dangerous.
Oh my gosh.
Just a danger in Roosh's eyes that I've never seen before. The intensity.
Oh, head first.
These guys back up everything that they say.
Dralistico punishing Commander here against our announce desk, and Roosh headbutting Speedball.
Yeah, Roosh picking up on the Speedball Mike Bailey where he left off a week ago.
And Tony, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if Kazuchika...
Yeah, well, Spike, the first time they were on TV was Fox Sports in the US. I don't know if you were... I thought you were talking about that. Because that was the first ever TNA, right? When it was... I know you're in Canada, but I don't know if that was still on TV for you or what. Oh, okay, so like the one that was on Fox Sports in the US was in Canada on Spike. Got you.
The man is the maniac, Adam.
Yes, you're 100% right. He really, really is. Again, the danger...
Yeah, it's been a solid collision. A lot of good action, in-ring action tonight. Ooh.
Really does just beat the living hell out of his opponent.
And he's not a man that requires a lot of...
Come on, sweetie.
...to beat the hell out of his opponent.
Dude, this is so many pinon. I've been eating these this whole Dynamite. Or Collision, sorry. Chat, after this, we are going to end on Twitch and YouTube, but we're going to stay live on Kick and play some Fortnite. So make sure you guys come on by kick.com/Heeljosh. Oh. We're going to stay live on there and play some Fortnite with B-More, maybe Alexander Rose. Get some wins as Da Sabrina.
It's coming up next for the big...
Adam doing good job on commentary. Yeah, he's not bad. Yeah, crazy. Get that dance going. Come on, Speedy. There you go, right to the face. Right to the face. Here comes in Commander. A former ROH TV champion. Lost it to Nick Wayne. Commander's hair's long. I never realized. OKC is winning 58-50 at halftime. Who are they facing? I forget. Minnesota, right? Oh, shit. Commander's foot got stuck on the rope and he fell short almost.
Quickly, Bailey got back in. Commander is...
Oh!
Done yet as...
Wait, are they going to keep going?
Adam.
On either side. Here they go again. 3.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They both moved out of the way. Yeah, Minnesota. Hope to see you at All in Texas. Fuck yeah, PHX. I hope to go. I get paid next week. Dude, ticket prices, at least I thought, were a lot more affordable. Flights right now, at least through like Frontier and a few others, I think it was American, are pretty good for me too. Round trip both ways is like $125. So that's like 200, like less than $300 round trip. That's really good. I think. Let me double check. But I looked last night. Yeah, 125 with Frontier nonstop. 197 with American, 197 with United. I think it's round trip. I lose Oh, oh, oh. If I wanted economy, it'd be 247. If I wanted basic economy, it'd be 197. The only difference is I get a free seat selection with economy, and basic economy, I wouldn't. I just get chosen, like, it'd give me a seat. Well, unfortunately, I just paid for my window to get fixed. My windshield, I should say, on my car. That's happening on Tuesday. Replaced, I should say. Replacing my windshield completely. I broke, my fucking rearview mirror broke off, or fell off, I should say. And then when I went and got the adhesive to put the thing back on for it, I did it upside down like a fucking idiot. And then I was using the little razor to scrape it like underneath there, and it like started coming off. So I was like getting deeper in there, and then it just like started pulling chunks of glass with it. And then it did. Pulled a tiny little chunk of glass with it, which eventually is going to spider out. I'm such an idiot. If I never put that upside down, dude, I wouldn't have had to pay for this to get fixed. I'm so dumb. But we got it. And then I still have to get my oil change. My fucking airbag sensor keeps going off too. I need to get that looked at. I don't know why. Like it'll stop, like it'll like be good, and then all of a sudden beep, and I look down and it's just the airbag sensor. But then it'll like disappear. I think it's just a sensor issue. Because it like will happen multiple times while I'm driving and then like turn back off. So I'm hoping it's just faulty sensor. Otherwise, that's gonna cost me some money to fix, because that could cost a lot to get your fucking airbag shit fixed. What's up, TNA man? How are you doing? Chat, my internet's been pretty good today, huh? Thank God, Xfinity's been slowly fixing it. I know, I don't know how much that's gonna cost. I'm waiting until I get more money here, because then I'm gonna go take the car in to get the oil change, and I'm gonna tell them about it, so they can look at it too while they do the oil change. Oh, also, my brake light randomly goes off every now and again, too. But I thought I had just gotten new brakes like a year and a half ago, so I'm kind of confused. Which sucks, because then that's just taking away funds from All In. So if anyone can help out here and help with some All In funds.
Commander, though, man, look, he's favoring that left quad or hamstring attack is made. Speedball, Mike Bailey.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
He is so amazing. You are right, Adam.
Damn.
Shot to the midsection, axe kick to the back of the head.
So prolific with his feet, with his kicks.
Yeah, pinpoint accuracy.
That's right.
Ooh, standing shooting star.
Running shooting star press.
It has been a good home show. I agree. Kind of hard because at a normal Texas Rangers game, there's anything that obstructs your view, but I don't know for all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a canopy for the lighting rig, so that would definitely be possible obstructions.
And Tom's Watch Bar locations. Internationally, you can join us for Double or Nothing live on Prime Video, Triller, and YouTube.
Speedball is cool as fuck, bro. I love Speedball. They just said something about you in this Discord. OMG. Fuck out of here, shitty ass bots.
Picked up Mike Bailey and just ate that one.
Speedball Mike Bailey, Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, for the AEW Continental Championship this Sunday.
Get him, Speedy. Right to the face. Sorry. Damn.
You have to remember, Speedball Mike Bailey looks can be deceiving. He is Taekwondo black belt.
Yes, he is. And Roosh is a
damn.
Spinning discus forearm that time.
Roosh.
Completely knocked him off his feet.
Roosh. Roosh.
And now Roosh.
Yeah, we know what he's got him poised for here.
Oh, no. He's looking to deliver those bull's horns from El Toro Blanco.
Oh, faked it out. Oh, nice stadium. Hope they can pick up the ticket sales. How much have they sold? I haven't even paid attention.
A hallmark of Los Ingobernables.
And what's their setup supposed to be?
Yeah, it looks like he's checking his teeth.
Yeah, he sure is. Bailey's lucky he's got that mouthpiece in, the gum shield, if you will.
Absolutely.
No, I dropped it.
Maybe with an opportunity here.
I found it.
Heat that time. What extension on that thrust kick.
And Dralistico. And
Get him, Speedy.
And Bailey inside the ring, but something tells me not for long.
Damn.
Beautiful. The triangle moonsault.
Here comes the commander.
Commander. Damn. Jesus. 18K setup, 13.9, 590. Oh, they will. They have a little over a month. Like a month and a half. Little under 2 months, actually. His hell ticket still.
Tony, we're here in Albuquerque, but I think at Area 51, those radar sensors just picked up something in the skies.
I agree. Good call.
Crowd going crazy.
They're just still in shock about what we've seen.
Bailey and Commander looking to keep the momentum going.
Stereo
Damn.
One, two,
No. Oh, that's cool, Steve. Stadium fits 42K. Hell yeah. Hey, 18K is pretty solid, man. Tejas.
Absolutely. And we have been rocking and rolling here tonight, and this is just a taste of what is going down this Sunday at Double or Nothing, live on pay-per-view.
Oh my God.
The cover made. And Roosh barely got there in the nick of time.
That was unbelievably close. He got there just in time.
Damn.
We're talking about this is what we got in store for everybody. What does Okada have in store for
Oh my God.
coming up on Sunday?
Oh my God.
Knee strike catching Bailey.
Okay, Roosh says that's it. Let's end it right now.
I thought he was about to tag him in, but he's...
Faccione and Gobernable
Did he?
in control of this match. Bailey down on the outside. Commander
Double pin.
at the mercy of Dralistico here.
18,000 will be nice. Fuck yeah.
Dralistico has planned, but
Dralistico.
here.
Dralistico, the facebuster off the ropes.
That chick looks familiar. Someone in my town got arrested and they look very familiar.
Absolutely.
I don't know where I know her from, but she looks familiar.
I don't think it mattered because you were talking about the wedlock. Out of him.
And Roosh there overcommitted and unforced error as Commander.
Oh my God.
Watch out. Tag's going to be made.
This is huge.
Speedball is in.
And Bailey.
Oh, Dralistico's dead. Get him, Commander. Get him, Commander. Yeah. That was sick. Damn. Speedball. Do we see Okada here? Do we see Okada here? No. No. Don't do that to me, AEW.
And what a way to cap off Collision here tonight. Remember the countdown to double.
Told you.
Second. You heard the coin. You know what that means. The Rainmaker is going to arrive, apparently.
Okada.
Kazuchika Okada, the Continental Champion. To the ring, a stern look on his face. I think maybe Okada was hoping that LFI would soften Bailey up.
Okada. 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 He's going to beat Speedball. I love Speedball, but Okada's going to kick his ass.
Got to be feeling even more confident going into this matchup with Okada.
That's a good point. Confidence goes a long way, as you know.
No.
Surprised. Really surprised Okada even came to the ring.
The Rainmaker.
Entranceway and just staring down.
Speedball Mike Bailey showing respect to one of the most accomplished.
Doesn't have blonde anymore. Wasn't he blonde last night?
Listen, that's
Oh, no, he wasn't.
The backhand kick sends the champion to the outside.
Oh, Speedy. Speedy's a trip, bro. He has the Continental title in his hand. Look at it. Why does it keep doing that? It keeps like breaking up. Speedball. I love you, man, but Okada's Okada. And that's scary.
I pressed the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Okada. It's okay, man. Wow. He called me a bitch for no reason. Chat, that was a good collision. We're going to put up a quick poll in the Twitch chat. You guys are going to rate tonight's collision on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Oops, not 32. 2-minute poll is up on the Twitch chat. Let me know how you'd rate tonight's show. Guys, we are going to stay live on Kick. So we are going to be ending here in a moment on YouTube and Twitch and stay live on Kick and play Fortnite. So make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch, on Kick, I mean. Because we are going to stay live over there and play some Fortnite. Yeah, TK, let's go. Okada's too tough. A 4 out of 5. Speedball for the win, Space Boy. Speedball, Heckle Mundo. Y'all have a good night. JJ, you have a great night, homie. Appreciate you being here as always, man. Being awesome as fuck. Alright. Close this down. Close that. We could close that. We can close that. We can close that. We could open Discord over here. We could open up Fortnite. I might, like, on screen, my camera might freeze a bit, because sometimes it does that. Ah, that was loud. That was weird. It told me application not owned when I hit Fortnite, but now it's loading. That's got a shout at me, dude. I turned it down. Na 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 na. All right, B Murphy, you're in the chat. I am in Cord whenever you're ready. But I give tonight's collision a solid 3.5 out of 5, chat. What's up, Platinum? Guys, we are going to be ending here on Twitch shortly, but we're going to be going over to the Kick side. So make sure you guys come by kick.com/Heeljosh. Or just download the Kick app and look up Heeljosh. It's taking forever to launch my Fortnite. All right, JJ, you have a good night, man. You have a great night, Space Boy. YouTube PHX, have a great night, brother. Oh, you're heading over to Kick. Let's go. 4. 89% gave Collision a 4 out of 5, and only 1 person gave it a 3. So we didn't have too many people vote. We only had 9 people vote. But YouTube and Twitch, we are ending right now. Come on by kick.com/Heeljosh. I will see you later, YouTube. I will see you later, Twitch. Bye. Later, Twitch. You guys have a